I manifested this apartment within 24 hours. And in this video today, I'm going to share exactly how I did it. I'm back. I am finally in Australia. And for all my loyal subscribers, thank you for your patience. It's been a little while since I've actually come on and shared some new teachings with you, but I've been busy. For most of you who've been watching my journey, I made a decision last November to move back to Australia to live permanently. Now, I didn't do it because of political reasons. No, I did it because I felt inspired to leave and come back and live closer to my elderly parents who are 96 and 88. Anyway, it has been a rather lengthy process, a big audacious goal, my vision to live back here in Australia. And the reason why it was such a lengthy audacious goal is because it wasn't just me that was moving, it was also my two Siamese cats, Sydney and Serafina. Well, we've been here for 5 weeks, and as you can see in the background, I've moved in, and I moved into this apartment that I manifested within 24 hours. And I found this apartment easily and effortlessly, but first I had to have the contrast. So I touched down on the 19th of August back in Australia, and the moment that the Dunlops had hit the ground here in Brisbane, I got going looking for an apartment. And of course, I really wanted to be close to my mum and dad, you know, who are elderly and really need the support. But I wasn't finding anything. I was looking for a number of apartments, but on a daily basis, but they were run down and people were asking a lot for nothing. And so I ended up, after a 2-week search, thinking it's got to be easier than this. It's got to be easier. And then I had this light bulb moment. Hang on. I haven't made a decision. I haven't actually got very clear of what I want, and then stick to that knowing that it's done. So I wrote down the specifics of what I wanted. So I wanted a 2-bedroom, I wanted it with a great view, I wanted lots of cupboard space, lovely neighbors, to be peaceful and quiet, and to be close to public transport and a big shopping center. So I wrote it all down, and I asked for the smorgasbord. I wasn't afraid to tell the universe or to tell the God within me what I wanted. So I wrote it all down, and I got very clear, and literally within, I guess it would have been maybe within 24 hours, I had this inspired idea that I acted on, that I need to move to another suburb or neighborhood to look for a place. And of course, I started searching, and I thought, I'd have to travel maybe an hour and a half from where I was originally living with my parents. But this idea came to go live in an area called Chermside here in Brisbane. And so I started looking online, and suddenly my world opened up. I mean, the menu got so much bigger, and there were far more apartments to choose from at a lower price point that were more modern and clean and fresh and close to amenities. And of course, the first apartment I went to look at, which was 2 weekends ago on a Saturday, I just knew it had my name on it. You just know when you know. And of course, I came early and I looked up and I went, that apartment's going to be mine. I love it. I love it. I love the feel of the neighborhood. It's so close to the shops. And of course, the moment I entered, I went, it's mine. It's mine. It's done. It's done. It's got everything I want and written on the list. It's done. And lo and behold, I applied. You have to apply on the Monday for it, and I got it by the Tuesday. And so I now reverse engineer my winning formula, and I want to share with you what the winning formula was. And the winning formula was, first of all, number one, get very specific with what you want, very specific. Number 2 is to stick to it no matter what, is to say to yourself, look, if I can hold it in my head, if I can write it down, and that's come from God. When you write it down, that's your imagination, and imagination is God, according to Neville Goddard in his book, The Power of Awareness. If you can write it down, that means it is available. It is exactly what you are seeking. It is seeking you. So I wrote it all down, and then I just relaxed and let go. I still did the footwork though, number 3. I still went and of course did the footwork, but I acted on inspiration rather than on desperation. Inspiration instead of desperation. I got an idea, go to a different suburb, a different neighborhood. I went online and looked at that suburb, and then I put my point of interest in to go and look at these apartments. And so that has been my winning formula. And so as you can see, I moved in here last Thursday, and I spent all weekend unpacking. Oh, it's been so much fun. To think I've lived out of 2 suitcases since May the 16th, just 2 Samsonites for all that time, and finally all my stuff arrived on Thursday in a big container, a ship container. They came and dropped it off. It's funny, they took 7.5 hours to pack up my apartment in Las Vegas, and they only took an hour and a half to really dump and leave it all for me to unpack. So as you can see in the background, that is all the packing material they used to pack up all my belongings. But the good news is everything is in place. Everything is not broken. Everything's in beautiful order. Nothing's ruined or destroyed. It's all been taken beautifully care of. And of course, I have discovered even then, I just didn't even think about it. And I feel sometimes we put our awareness on the wrong things going wrong. And of course, wherever your awareness goes, that's what you get. So I have to let you know, I never thought about if my belongings were safe, whether they were going to be in one piece when they arrived. I just handed it over to God. Let go and let God. And was too busy actually organizing the cat's paperwork so they could immigrate here into Australia. So that's my story for you today, is to really help you how you can manifest anything when, number 1, you get very clear with what you want, you stick to it no matter what, with conviction and certainty and authority, and then you act on an inspired idea that complements the specifics of that decision, and then you do the footwork. And so that's my broadcast for you. I'm back. I'm going to be making regular videos now to send out to you. Thanks for your company, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.